Good morning. I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Dan Pierce. Some of you may know me from social media such as Instagram or Facebook. I'm Deafbox Dan. Got quite a nice Ford following. Anyhow, so we're on the sunnier side of the Severn Bridge down in South Wales, and for the last 4 to 5 years I've been helping out in my mate's body shop, which is Sanders Body Repairs. Massive Ford following again here. We do anything from full restorations, basically underside body repairs, panel beating, spraying, kits, Max Power era kind of thing. Take on full body work, restoration, anything you name it. We've got all the tools here and we can do it. As you can see by here now, we have a 50,000 mile Mk1 Focus RS. It's basically coming in today. We've got a really short deadline. It's having a full carbon fibre roof fitted to it, as you will see over here. So yeah, so we got a completely unstitched the roof. Nice job for some, like myself. Fitted on, new windscreen, obviously get it all clear coated up and get back to a customer within the next 4.5 days for it to attend a show. I can't see it happening. Of course it will. I got faith in us. We got some tedious jobs first, as you can see, get all this horrible glue off so we can see the spot welds, and then a nice job drilling them out. What I'll do, I'll update you through this roof, and you can see the work that goes involved. And if you want any work, then you can come through me on Instagram or through Facebook or through Katie Sanders Body Repairs on Instagram too to book into us, okay? Also the telephone number is in the background here, okay? Right, we'll take anything on. Obviously we are currently doing a full Escort RS 2000 Cosworth replica as well, which is my car, which is boosted. It's having a full kit redone on it, new bumpers, every single panel taken off, straightened and stuff. I'll send you some updates of that as well as we go through, but we're trying to grow a bit of a channel and just basically share with everybody what we do down here and share the love of Fords. As you can see, we've some projects. That's my friend's own car, nice Escort Cosworth will be going big power soon. Underside's all been done, it's all poly bushed, bigger turbo on it, everything's powder coated, nice black all theme under the bonnet, great car, Lux as well, big turbo. We have a Fiesta RS turbo there, which came in for full underside body restoration, which ended up being complete welding, new chassis rails, new inner sills, new outer sills, new front wings, new front panel, I'm trying to think what else. All the dents taken out of it, so that's currently in primer. I'm waiting to go ahead off a customer now to get it painted. We're doing an Evo 9. We'll share that on the channel. The Evo 9 is a spectacular car. It's got a lot of history of it. Okay, so some of you may know, but when you get to see it, you like that, and I think it'll draw a bit of attention. But in the meantime, I better undo this glue. You'll see here, we've got to cut out all the old glue. It's like a bond. Very similar to Tiger Seal, very, very sticky. This needs to come out, which holds the support in and holds the roof to it, stops the flex. Obviously the support will remain in the car and it'll be attached to the new roof. It's a bit of a yucky job, hurts the fingers. Just to keep you in the loop, obviously we need to blade all the way across this front seal. We've done this one out and that one. We're just waiting on the window guy who's going to take the screen out for us, because obviously that's going to stop a bit of play. As you can see, it's already cracked, so it's not real drama there. So it needs a new screen on it, but these are bonded. So yeah, the window guy will take that out as part of the deal, put the new one in for us. I'm sure we'll get that filmed when he comes. But yeah, what else we have done so far? You may ask why, but we put 3 layers of this nice big thick 3M tape on. Not obviously masking tape or anything like that. And the reason why we do this is because obviously it's a customer's car, and hopefully we won't, and we never have and we never will, but we don't want to go have any marks or any accidents where a drill bit would break and we damage and create ourselves some more work. You can see the glue has come off, which probably has half my thumbprint on it. But yeah, we're cracking on slow. As you can see, the good guys at Able Windscreens are now here taking a screen out for us. super speedy, and they've got a new one on order and it's going to be fitted just in time. Well, there you can see the guys from Airbo Windscreens done a cracking job and they are on their way. We'll see them again in a day or two. So on inspection from removing the old screen, you can see the top last part of the roof skin will be coming off anyway. Slight bit of minor corrosion. He's going to need himself a new carbon pollen filter because that is absolutely stinking, as you can see. So please get that done. I think there's one in the boot. So yeah, we are nearly ready to start drilling. Obviously we got all the spot wells now across here. Can't see them because of the rubber, so we're gonna have to get a shot of this. But yeah, so we spent about an hour and a half on it since we've started taking it apart. As you can see, roof strips are off, booters hanging off, the car's all masked up inside, well, bagged off because it's a customer car, we want to look after it. Yep, we are good to go. Now the screen's out, it's time to remove the factory sealant. Not a very nice job. Obviously you can see now why we masked the car up. You need to run this both sides and get rid of it, get access to the spot. There we have it. There's one side done so far, just to show you the process. So it's a slow, painful process. If you look down here closely now, a few spot wells. These little bad boys need drilling out with a special drill bit, which I'll show you later. We've masked up the sides now, just to make sure we've got no debris or no dirt, no crap on it, no damage. We put a second line in inside the car so it's tight, so anything falls down, keep the car clean to minimise the dramas of cleaning it after. Both sides are done, super done. We've now got a tedious job of getting all of this old bond and glue off. So you can see that the old spot wells are here, here, here. So we use this cheap and nasty 20 volt Parkside little job. Does the trick, to be honest. It was cheap and cheerful and it's got variable and adjustable speed. And you know what? It's perfect for doing this, so you can't fault it for the sake of 30 quid. It's happy, gets in all little nooks and crannies, and it's perfect for working in areas like when we're not using a compressor and stuff. So, do you know what I mean? Stops us using that, making a bit of racket, and the job will be done in about 5 minutes now. Now we're on to that tedious task of the spot wells, using a special drill bit, as you can see by there. Ever seen one of these before? It doesn't have a normal kind of tip on the edge, so it's ideal, like, well, it's for taking up the spot wells, so you don't go all the way through and protrude the metal. So the key to it is to go nice and slow. You don't want too much heat, and you don't want to just like hammer it through. So you can use an airline with a drill, but you can't really control the speed. So old machinist drill, nice and slow. Guide her in. Try not to look at the camera too much, so you see where you go in. You low when you're going through, and it's right. Should really wear goggles when doing this because the swarf can get in your eyes. But I'll show you now, kind of, this is what we're looking for. Yeah. Once that's done then, separating the skins now, guys. So it's now 3:30 and we've been doing this since 9:30 AM.
spot like keep our central so don't scratch anything. Right. You got that bit, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. Genuine Mk1 Focus RS parts available on eBay at the end of the day. That was close. And there we have it. Give me to day, a little roof on the inside. Obviously safety first, goggles, but what we're doing now is keying the surface up so we get a really good bottom. Just now keying up the outer rails, ready to put the middle bar back on, clean off all the old excess glue, getting closer now. So now we're all cleaned up and keyed up and blown off, using some Meeper panel wipe degreaser, just to make sure there's no debris or no crap or anything that's going to affect the bond when we apply the glue. I'll show you the glue later, what we're using. It's not cheap stuff, it's very, very expensive. This is what we use now instead of doing welding. So structurally, it'll probably be stronger than a weld. The time is now 5:30. And here's a cheeky test fit. And that's with the roof strips. And they fit flush. I was really skeptical about that. Didn't think they would. But yeah, it's coming along. So now it's all test fitted. It's time to get rid of all these nuts and crannies and bits of resin and glue and the crap, because that's just going to cause us a problem with unleveling and stuff like it not bonding properly. So what we'll do is just blade the stuff off. Obviously I can't do it with one hand. I'll do it off camera. And then we use a nice 80 grit all the way around. We've marked up where the bar is, it'll be 80 grit around there. And then before you know it, we'll be bonding it on. So this is the inner skin. Obviously all the bits of resin and glue have now been taken off. It's all been keyed up, ready to be blown over. And again, panel wiped, so there's no dust, no debris, and no issues with it bonding. It'll be on you again soon. see all the carbon dust flying off. Here's the glue. It's a 2-pack epoxy glue. Mixes in the nozzle. You've got to have a certain gun to get on. So without the tools you can't do the job. We've just given it its final dusting off and given it a big wipe with some panel wipe. Blown it all off so there's no more dust, no more particles. We're going to run a bead of tiger seal across here, here, and here for the anti-vibration, obviously, so they're not structural. And then obviously we'll run the epoxy resin glue down here, which obviously will bond really tight, better than a weld, and that will be the strength of a car. As you see on here, it's all been keyed up ready on the edge. It's all nice, it's all panel wiped and all blown off. This is the epoxy glue, goes off rock hard. Coverage is really important. No air bubbles, no pockets, no gaps, obviously because it's structural rigidity. Really important, there's no gaps. We don't create any air pockets. Obviously it's got to be super rigid because it's a structure of the vehicle now. It's a roof. It's the same kind of stuff we use on the M3 competitions, carbon roofs, Aston Martin, Jaguar. They all use this stuff. Here's the flexible sealant going on, aka tiger seal. Take any vibrations, any noise out of the vehicle.
Back first is good. Do you think the inches being here? Running with them. So you don't put touching you for fucking 2 years.
Nice enough. Nice.
You can feel the suction of the glue as well, yeah?
Yeah, it's pulling it down.
Right. If you start putting weights on it,
And there we have it. Just cleaning up the rest of the glue now. Tomorrow then we can take the weights off and get her out in the sunlight and give her a proper coat of nice lacquer or clear coat to be called precise.